Hi guys, how's it going? Okay, so today we're not doing a makeup video, we're gonna do a business training video. So I've said this before, I am completely 100% fine, going live, doing makeup, and talking about stuff like that. And I actually do training videos like this for online business owners quite frequently. The only difference is I do it in a closed group, so it gives me like that little sense of security. But I realized that I've learned so much over the past 3.5 years of being a business and online business owner. And I feel like I should be sharing it with you guys instead of just my team. I mean, I understand there's other people in other companies, or even in my company for that matter, who might find value in what I have to talk about. So I'm going to start doing some online business training here on this page. So if you want to go ahead, if you find value in this at any time, go ahead and share it with your teams, tag anybody in it, and yeah, so let's get started. So I have my notes here. I always have my notes whenever I do my training, so I'm going to be, crossing things off and going over my notes just to make sure that I don't miss anything. So I just want to start off by telling you guys my name is Bree. I am an online business owner, and I've owned my own business online for the last 3.5 years. I'm with an amazing company, and I've been with them for the 3.5 years, and I am in the top 1% of my company, and there's almost 1 million of us. So, oh, here comes KJ. So I just want to start coming here to show you guys my tips and everything. Sorry, I got sidetracked. So in today's video, I want to talk to you guys about 4 ways where you can stand out from the crowd. You can stand out from other people in your industry, other people in your company, okay? I want to help you guys to get other people to think about you when they think about your company. So for example, with my company, when they hear the name of my company, I want people to think Bree Miller. You know what I mean? So I want that. I want the same thing for you, okay? So let's do this. So like I said, if you find value in this, go ahead and share my video, or you can go to my online blog. It's makeupandcoffee.com. I have different makeup tutorials and stuff because you guys know I do makeup, and I also have online business training on there too. So if you guys are writers, if you like to write things down, go ahead and grab your paper, your pen, your notebook, whatever, and let's get started. So number 1 is the word list, okay? So write list in the comments, L-I-S-T, okay? One thing that you can do to immediately stand out and be an immediate leader, immediate authority, is by doing this, L-I-S-T, okay? L is learning, okay? Learning key concepts, okay? I is implementing what you've learned. The S is sharing that. And then T is teaching what you've learned. So, for example, every day I do some sort of personal development. As I'm driving, I'll listen to YouTube videos of other leaders in my car. I read and I listen to audiobooks. And every time I do that, I write down what I learn. And what I do from there is I'll sit back and I'll reflect on what I've learned. And I'll think about how it can apply to me in my company, in my business, okay? And then after I do that, I immediately share and teach what I've learned. So for example, maybe one day I'm listening to like a branding video, okay? So I'm listening to the branding video, and then I take notes on it. And sometimes I even listen to it like a couple times. Like I'm really, like if I'm driving, obviously I'm not going to be taking notes. You know what I mean? So when I get a chance, I'll take notes on what I've learned, and then I sit and I think of like, okay, how can I implement this into my business? And then I share it with my team, okay? But now I'm going to start sharing it with you guys, okay? Hi Nadine, what's going on? So what I do is I hop right into my team group or in my team chats, and I'm like, oh my God, guys, this is something I've just learned. I have to share it with you guys. So it takes I can't remember the exact time frame, but in order to learn something and implement it as like a habit, you need to put it into action within 24 to 48 hours after learning it. So that's why it's so important to teach it. Look at my cat in the background. He's so bad on the counter. And by teaching it to somebody else, it's going to help you to like cement that into your brain. Does that make sense? So let me just go over, or if I'm like doing something and I'm trying to get a result with something, I'll wait to see the result that I get from it, and then I'll share it with my team and I'll teach them how to do it. I don't like tell them what to do. I'm not like, you have to do this, blah, blah, blah. What I do is I just share them. I'm like, hey guys, this is what worked for me. It might not work for you, but go ahead and give it a try and let me know what you think. But by taking action, you will get results, okay? You have to take the action like immediately, okay? So here's one thing. Like I said in the beginning of my video, I'm nervous to do trainings like this live. I'm fine doing it in person, but there's just something about it that I'm working on overcoming doing live trainings on Facebook. Like I said, I can do it in my group, I can do it face-to-face in person, but I don't know. It's something that I'm working on, you know what I mean? So, raise your hand if you're scared to go live. There's so many people who are scared to go live, and it's totally understandable, So drop a hand emoji as well if you're scared. Sorry, I already said that. See? It's okay. So in order, guys, to put ourselves in a leadership position, or in a authority position, we have to show our audience that we can lead, okay? Everybody knows that if you want to go far with an online business or network marketing or direct sales, it's very imperative to grow a team. And who is going to want to join you if you don't show them that you're a leader, or if you don't show them that you're somebody who is working on yourself, somebody that is constantly growing? Nobody's going to want to join you and do this with you if you're not showing that. You can sit here and you can talk about your products all day long, and that's fine. That'll get you sales, you know what I mean? But it's not going to help you grow a team. So that is why it's super important from the get-go to start showing yourself as a leader. It doesn't matter if you joined 2 minutes ago. It doesn't matter if you joined 2 days ago, 2 weeks ago, 2 years ago. You gotta go, and you gotta go live, and you've gotta start sharing what you're learning, okay? Think about it. It's not hard to share something we've learned. What if you've learned this new squat move? How hard is it to share, hey guys, today I learned this new squat move. It's really got my glutes burning. I just wanted to share it with you guys in case somebody else finds it interesting, or maybe it'll work for somebody else. Or maybe there's a new detox drink with some apple cider vinegar that's worked for you, and it's helped to cut down inflammation. Don't you want to share that with other people? Or what if there's this new Bath & Body Works candle that you absolutely love, and when you burn it in your living room, it smells so good and it flows through your house and it makes your whole house smell like lilacs. I don't know, but it's so easy. We share about things every single day, guys. This is no different. You learn something, you find something you like, and you share it, okay? So by doing this, by sharing what you've learned, this is what makes you credible. I understand that maybe you've started your business right now and you feel like you have no credibility. You do. By starting now, that is your credibility. By starting to share what you're learning, maybe you're, for example, the people on my team, when they first start out, I get in a messenger group with them and I teach them what I know. What they could do, what you could do if you're working with a mentor or somebody, is you can be like, all right guys, this is something I've learned today. I want to share it with you. It's super, super simple, okay? And it's something that's immediately going to make you stand out as a leader and stand out from the crowd. So how many people have raised their hand saying that they're scared of going live? You know what I mean? All of those people are scared of going live, and there's thousands upon thousands of other people like that. Hey Heather, who are also scared of going live and sharing what they're learning. And by you just ripping that Band-Aid off and doing it, you are a credible source, okay? And they're gonna start sharing your stuff because they're too afraid to do it themselves. They're gonna be like, you know what, this girl really taught an awesome tip. I'm gonna share that with my team because I find it valuable and I don't have the guts to go live. So be that person, okay? I just want to catch up. Okay, so like I said in the beginning, every day I listen to some sort of personal development. I'm always constantly every single day doing something to grow my mind, to learn something new. Okay, so what if you did that every day? Like, what if you sat down or in your car or whatever every day and took 10-15 minutes to listen to something or read something, and you took a couple notes, and then you looked over your notes and you thought about how that could apply to you in your business? What if you did that and then you taught that to your audience? What if you did that every day consistently? Can you imagine how much impact you could have? Instead of just sitting here talking about your products, which is fine, but if you sat here and put yourself in a leadership position, can you imagine what it could do for you in your business? Think about that. You'll be very credible. And I want you guys to know that it doesn't have to be like mind-blowing tips. It can be something so simple. It can be something so simple as showing people or telling them, here's a step you can take when you first start your business to make your profile look more attractive or make it look more professional. You change your profile picture to a picture of you smiling in good lighting. Okay, you change your cover photo to a photo of you that shows who you are, or maybe it's your hobby or your brand or your family. Change your cover photo to that, or maybe an inspirational quote. You can tell people, edit your bio, show them how to edit your bio, things like that. It can be a 2-minute video, but it's still making you credible, and it's still something that somebody else might not know how to do, and it's still shareable. Okay. Like I said, those little tips are things that other people are going to share because they don't have the guts or the confidence to share it themselves, okay? They can share it with their teams, they can share it with their audience, and you never know who it might reach and who it might help. So, I mean, it's just, you got to think about it. Yeah, you might be live on Facebook or whatever, but you're not like talking to a freaking tiger that's gonna come out and get you or whatever. Just think about it like you're talking to your phone or you're talking to your friends, because that's what we're doing. We're talking to our friends. I mean, you could tell this to somebody in person, right? So what's the difference? You're just looking at yourself talking into the phone to your awesome group, okay? Or your awesome, not group, but your awesome friends, all right? So the whole gist of number 1 is take something that you learn and teach it, okay? Number 2, and this is something that I feel like a lot of people struggle with, especially when you're first starting out, and that's consistency. It is very important, guys, to be consistent every single day in your online business, okay? I understand that when you're a mom or you have a full-time job or you go to school, it can be hard. It can be really difficult to find the time to learn how to implement your new business into your lifestyle. But that's the whole beauty of this. You know what I mean? We're doing this to be able to live the lives that we've always dreamed of living. So yeah, it might take some fumbling around and figuring out, and it might take a couple months to kind of get into your groove. But once you get into your groove, guys, being consistent is so, so important, okay? So instead of saying, I don't have time to do this, say, it's not a priority to me. And then it kind of stings, right? You're like, oh shit, like I started this business because it's important to me. You know what I mean? Try saying that to yourself, and it's going to change your mindset. I've done it to myself too. I'm like, oh, I just don't have time, or I'm just too tired, or whatever. And then I think to myself, I'm like, well, it's not a priority. And that's not the truth, because it's important to me. So you make it a priority. You just got to make it work with what you have, okay? So when I first started, I wasn't a very credible person. I've never done this before. Hi, Carrie. What's going on? Hi, Michelle. I didn't know what I was doing. I was like a professional quitter. Okay, like everything I did, I quit. I was a big goofball. People didn't take me seriously or whatever. So when I first started, I didn't know anything, and I was not getting any engagement. Okay, so like when I first started doing my live videos, no viewers. When I first started posting pictures and stuff and videos, no likes, maybe 1 to 3 likes, okay? But I've been consistent for the past 3.5 years, and now I have anywhere between like 10 and 50 people watching me, okay? I make sure that I am present on social media or working my business in some type of way every single day. And there are days when I am sick, yes, and I might not make a video, and that's okay. But I am on social media and I am making a presence, okay? And also, I started off with like 200 friends on Facebook, but now I have almost 3,000 friends. So, and that happened all organically. So that just shows that consistency does pay off, okay? So, like I said, when I first started, I wasn't credible. People didn't take what I said seriously. I was somebody who just quit everything I did. I didn't take life too seriously, which I still, but yeah. Basically, I knew that I wasn't going to get a lot of support from my friends and family. And I didn't care because I realized the opportunity and the potential of having an online business, so I didn't care. I knew that I would get hate. I knew that people would tell me I was crazy. But I had a vision, and I never let go of that sight of my vision. Okay, I never let go of that, and I kept pushing on because I knew what I wanted out of my life. So what I did was I made it a goal to prove everybody wrong. When I dropped out of college, I'm not condoning dropping out of college, but I dropped out of college and I quit my job. Everybody thought I was nuts. And guess what? I freaking proved them wrong, and that's what you should do too. No matter what your goals are, guys, you should pursue them. And don't care what other people think because it's your life, okay? And that's what I did. So, we are almost done. Number 3, you gotta be yourself, okay? Little backstory. When I first started, like I said, I had no experience in this. And I thought I had to be somebody who I wasn't. I thought I had to be somebody who was like crazy outgoing and hyper all the time, and I also thought I had to be somebody who was like super professional. I thought I had to like dress really nice all the time when I did my videos. I had to speak like super like politically correct or whatever, and it felt wrong, so I was very confused at that time. What I've learned is you just have to be yourself. You can't worry about what other people are going to think, or who you might think other people might want you to be. There's only one of you in this entire universe, and that's amazing. And that's going to make you stand out already from the get-go. There's only one you. Nobody else has your personality. Nobody else has your beliefs. Nobody else has your sense of humor. Nobody else has your mannerisms. Nobody else has your mindset. Nobody else can be you, so own that, okay? When you go live, I have a tip for you. Have good energy. Smile, okay? I know it's scary, even if it's a fake smile, smile, okay? Have energy. Be enthusiastic. If you have to put on some music or whatever to pump you up before you go live, do that. If you have to read an inspirational quote that gets you excited before you go live, do that. If you have to have a glass of wine, do that, okay? Just be excited and don't be afraid to show your enthusiasm. You guys know when I get on here and I'm comfortable and I'm doing my makeup and stuff, I show my mannerisms. I show my goofy side and everything, and that's something I decided to do about 2 years ago. I was like, you know what, this whole being somebody who I'm not thing isn't working. It's not fun for me. And I said, you know what, I'm just going to be myself and see what happens. And I guess this kind of leads into number 4, is you just have to, it's called NSG, okay? And this is something that will help you tremendously, okay? It's something that once you learn how to do, you are going to be unstoppable, okay? So give me some hearts if you're excited to learn about this. No matter what you do, if you have NSG and learn how to do it, you'll be good. And it is no shits given. That is something I implemented 2 years ago. I gave no shits, okay? Sorry for swearing. That's just who I am. And every time I say that, I think about that honey badger video. It's the honey badger, he just doesn't give a shit. Like, you gotta be a honey badger, guys. Okay? You've gotta be yourself, and you have to not care what the haters say. We all have haters. Everybody has haters. Like, you just gotta be yourself. Why, this isn't gonna be fun for you. If you feel like you have to please everybody or be somebody who you're not, okay? It's not going to make you stand out, and the people who know you, who really know you, they will know that you're not being true to yourself, and it's going to turn them off, okay? So be excited. Be enthusiastic about this that you're passionate about. Now, there's a difference between being excited and being annoying and hyper, okay? Like, I know we've all watched those videos where somebody's just like a freaking lunatic spaz, and you're like, I cannot watch this person. And you know it's like being forced. Like, don't be that person. But if you're excited, like, freaking show your enthusiasm and your excitement, because it is contagious. Don't hold yourself back. If you're really excited about this highlighter, it's so pretty, freaking show it, okay? All right. So, I lost my spot. Okay. Like I said, when I first started, I knew that my family and my friends were going to think I was crazy. But their opinions don't pay your bills. They can sit here and tell you you're making a mistake, or they can sit here and not support you all they want, or they can sit here and tell you you did a shitty job or whatever, but their opinions do not pay your bills. You are doing this, oh, it's freaking squirrel brain. There's a squirrel running across. I gotta look at it because it's cute and fluffy. Their opinions don't pay your bills, guys. Okay? So if you are a believer in what you do and you are passionate about what you do, then you do you, boo. Okay? You gotta do it, okay? All right. Let's see. Oh, this is a big one. This is a big one. Your vibe attracts your tribe. This is something that I have heard from the get-go, and it never really clicked with me until I started being myself and giving no shits. Your vibe attracts your tribe. Think about it. I'm going to use myself as an example. I am outgoing. I'm bubbly. You know, I've got, you know, a freaking septum piercing. I'm a little off the wall. I have a sick sense of humor. Like, that's who I am. And that's the type of people who I want to work with. I know I am dedicated. I am honest. I am driven. I am hardworking. I am a self-starter. I am motivated. Those are the type of people I want to work with. Now, if I were to be the person who I thought other people wanted to be, or if I was anybody but myself, I don't want to work with those people. I don't want to work with people who aren't self-starters. I don't want to work with people who have excuses all the time, who are, you know, always having a pity party on themselves, or who are negative. I don't want to work with those type of people. I want to work with people who are like me, who are outgoing and who are funny and who just are driven and want to do something bigger than themselves. You know? Your vibe attracts your tribe. So it's really important, guys, again, to just be yourself, okay? And then this is almost done. So yeah, I basically covered it. Man, I did good. I took all these notes and I like covered them without even knowing I was covering them. Oh, goodness gracious. So just remember, guys, this is supposed to be fun. And if you implement these 4 steps, starting now, like I said, it doesn't matter if you started 2 seconds ago and you haven't even gotten your business builder kit yet. It doesn't matter. Start implementing these steps right now, okay? Be consistent. Go out there and learn something and teach it right away. Even if you don't fully understand it, it's okay. Just go out there and do it, you know. make a video, go live, and start putting yourself in that leadership position as you are learning to be a leader. And by showing that you are working your business and that you are consistently learning and that you are willing to help the other people on your team and potential teammates, it's going to attract people to you and they're going to want to be part of that. And by having that positive outlook and energy and being yourself, people are going to read into that and they're going to want to be a part of that. Okay? Like I said, it doesn't matter what type of tips you're going to give. If you learn something, chances are somebody else doesn't know what you just learned and they'll find value in what you just learned and what you have to share. And if you have to take notes, take notes. And if you have to sit here and read your notes and not look at the screen the whole time, that's okay too. Okay? Because I know from experience with other things, the more you do something, the easier it gets. And it's almost like you just start to do it without even having to think about it, and it just comes so easily. So I know, yes, I have my notes and I've been referring to my notes a lot, but it's because I'm not used to doing live trainings like this, publicly. And I want to make sure that I don't, go off subject because I am so good at doing that. I just want to make sure that I have everything that I've learned because I found value in it, and be able to teach it to you guys and share it with you, okay? So if this added value to you, if you found value in this and you want more tips like this for your online business, make sure that you like my page, okay? Make sure you like it and click, and it'll make you follow it. Click that following button. It'll be a drop down. And on that drop down, it'll say like default, it'll say see first, and then it'll say something else. Make sure you click see first. That way, every time that I post something or every time that I go live or whatever, you'll get notified and you won't miss anything, okay? And also, if you found value in this, go ahead and share it with your team. You can share it by copying the link, or you can share it directly from this page into your team page, or you can even share it onto your wall, or if you want to invite people to watch this, that's cool too. And also, all of the notes that I took on this, I have them like in my computer, and I'm going to upload them onto my blog, which is makeupandcoffee.com. So also, if you guys are into the makeup like I am, even if you're not, you can go on my blog and you can learn makeup tips and tricks from me. I have my YouTube link down there. There's a bunch of videos on there. I have a lookbook of different makeup looks that I love on a bunch of different skin tones. I also have a part of my portfolio on there if you guys are interested in that. And also, if you have an online business, I have a free training for you on what to do while you're waiting for your starter kit. All you have to do is click squad training. There will be a drop down and there's a bunch of information on how you can start your business. There's even more advanced information on there if you've been in this for a while. And if you're into taking pictures and makeup and stuff like I am, I have a free selfie school on there to show you the best lighting for your selfie and all that other great stuff. So again, it's makeupandcoffee.com. Thank you guys for joining me today. I'm super excited. I'm super nervous. My pits are wet. But I know the more that I do this on my page, the easier it will be for me and the more comfortable I'll feel. So thank you guys for all of your support. I hope you guys have an amazing day and an awesome Easter weekend. See you later.